And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets our always increased eyeballs, energy, and attention.
Well, it is a final against the Chicago Sky, and it was the worst nightmare that the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese could have possibly imagined.
The Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky game just wrapped up, and oh my God, we saw everything. Buzzer beaters, flagrant fouls, a viral triple-double, and a full-on meltdown from Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark made history. Angel tried to fight her. The crowd, absolutely unhinged. This wasn't just a game, it was a statement. And if you think the drama ended at the buzzer, think again.
And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese.
We're breaking it all down, play by play, angle by angle, so stay with us because you absolutely do not want to miss this video. Now let's rewind to the moment where it all exploded. It started with a foul, the kind you see a dozen times a night, but Angel Reese, she took it like a personal insult. She spun around, eyes blazing, and snapped. "You crazy as F? What the F is wrong with you?" Her voice echoed through the arena. Fans were stunned. Players froze. She didn't just react, she erupted. And for a moment, it looked like she wasn't going to stop. Caitlin Clark just stood there, unfazed.
I think she says, you're effing crazy, something like that, blah, blah, blah. You crazy as F, what the F is wrong with you? I mean, my goodness.
Angel wasn't done, not even close. She lunged toward Caitlin Clark, like the foul was a declaration of war. Teammates rushed in. Aaliyah Boston put herself in the line of fire trying to pull Reese away before things got worse. It worked, but it came at a cost. The refs hit Boston with a technical. She wasn't fighting, she was protecting the league's biggest star, and basically she only tried to stop a war.
And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets...
And they still blew the whistle on her. So if you're a true Indiana Fever fan, comment Indiana's gonna dominate this season down below.
Shut up. She had words for Caitlin Clark. She had to be held back. Aaliyah Boston gets in the middle, holds Angel Reese back, and Aaliyah Boston gets called for a tech. I mean, they reviewed the play, and it's really weird because I can see at first, I thought, oh, Aaliyah Boston elbowed her, but then upon review of the play, I myself saw that it was not an elbow, and that Angel actually pulled her arm up, which raised her elbow. But Aaliyah Boston had no idea she even got the tech.
Wait, I got the tech? Aaliyah Boston blinked in the post-game interview, then laughed in disbelief. She had no idea. She thought she was just backing up her teammate. Not throwing elbows, not screaming, just diffusing the chaos. Turns out the league saw it differently. 1 second you're the calm in the storm, the next you're penalized for standing in the fire. She found out the hard way.
Caitlin and Aaliyah, can you kind of go through the little issue there, what happened when you got the flagrant, Aaliyah, you got a technical. What kind of happened there?
If he got the tech? I know. Wait, what? I got the tech?
I didn't know that.
Oh, first of all.
No! I know.
Let's not make it anything then.
Caitlin Clark had seen this play 100 times before. A take foul, a quick grab to stop a fast break. That's what she did. No extra contact and no foul intention. But after the replay, the refs saw something else. They upgraded it, flagged it, and suddenly a basic move became a headline. Clark tried to explain. It wasn't malicious, she said, but once the word flagrant gets thrown around, the court turns into a courtroom and perception becomes the verdict.
It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after. We watch a lot of basketball. It's a take foul to put them at the free throw line. I'd rather give up 2 points. I've watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, yes, wasn't anything like that. And I went.
Caitlin Clark didn't backpedal. She didn't dodge or downplay what happened. I went for the ball, she said, calm, measured, and certain. In the slow motion replay, it's exactly what she did. No windup, no slap, no shove. But in a game drowning in emotion, that didn't matter. The moment had already been hijacked by the crowd's gasps and ESPN's drama reel. And now, even a clean play was being twisted into controversy. That's the cost of being the face of the league.
From the ball, and that's clear as day in the replay. You watch it. It shouldn't have been upgraded, but again, that's up to the ref's discretion. But I appreciate AB having my back. I guess I don't even know what she did. I didn't see that. Well, girl, have fun playing that time. Can I get half? I got it.
The internet didn't hold back. Angel Reese was trending, but not for the reasons she hoped. Clips of her meltdown spread like wildfire. Overreacting, jealous, trying to pick a fight she couldn't win. And the worst part? Most fans weren't even debating the foul anymore. They were dragging her for turning a normal play into a circus. It was Caitlin Clark's moment, and Reese tried to steal it with rage. But all she ended up doing was stealing her own spotlight.
She's getting destroyed. Angel Reese trying to start a fight with Caitlin Clark to deflect the fact that she is getting her ass whipped. I mean, it's on. It is on.
Jason Whitlock didn't sugarcoat a thing. This isn't about the foul, he said. It's jealousy, pure and simple. And the numbers backed him up. Clark was dominating the ratings, packing arenas, breaking records. And Reese? She was stuck chasing a narrative the media handed her. A made-for-TV rivalry. But only one side was winning. She didn't just envy Clark's fame, she resented it, and everyone could see it written across her face.
Jason Whitlock, other than jealousy, what is Reese's motivation for animosity towards Clark? I said she's jealous AF. She sees the attendance, the ratings, gate revenue, it's not close. She's a media-created rival. ESPN played right into it with that flagrant foul BS.
The crowd was electric. 17,274 fans packed into Gainbridge Fieldhouse, every seat filled and every eye locked on the court. With just seconds left in the half, Caitlin Clark took the ball across midcourt. Angel Reese stepped up to challenge her, ready to defend. But Clark didn't hesitate. She stopped behind the three-point line, rose up, and launched it. The buzzer echoed through the arena just as the ball swished through the net. A cold-blooded three right in Angel Reese's face. The crowd erupted. Reese turned away. It was a statement. This was Caitlin Clark's game, and everyone knew it.
By the way, this is Angel Reese right after Caitlin Clark hit that three-pointer at the buzzer going into halftime. Guys, this game, this is what a sellout looks like. 17,274 fans, and it was fully sold out. It was packed.
While the drama swirled, Caitlin Clark was writing history. She didn't just play well, she actually made the record books, the first triple-double in a WNBA season opener, and not some padded last-minute stat hunt. No, she earned every digit. From the opening tip, she was in command. Points, boards, dimes, all while navigating chaos on the court. Amidst flagrant whistles and flying insults, she put up one of the cleanest games of her life.
It was crazy. Caitlin Clark recorded the first triple-double in a season opener in WNBA history, but are you surprised? Because I'm not.
Stat lines don't always tell the story, but Caitlin Clark's, it read like a masterpiece. 20 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks. She wasn't just scoring. No, she was swatting shots, threading needles, and running the show. Every possession flowed through her hands. Every big moment seemed to find her. And by the final buzzer, there was no debate. This wasn't hype. It was dominance on both ends of the floor.
Caitlin Clark's stat line, let me just read it to you. She came away with 20 points, 4 blocks, that's a career high for her, 2 steals, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. Like, who are you, Caitlin Clark?
Angel Reese's stat line told a quieter story. 12 points on 35% shooting. She grabbed rebounds, sure, 17 of them, but couldn't finish at the rim. Layups missed. Putbacks clanked. The confidence faded as the game wore on. After halftime, the shots stopped falling, and the frustration took over. Her fire burned hot, but not in the way her team needed. Meanwhile, the Fever were already dancing toward a blowout, and she couldn't stop it.
She shot 35% from the field. 35% from the field.
And people started asking questions. Was this even a real rivalry, or just ESPN's latest clickbait creation? They hyped the foul, they dissected it frame by frame. But where was the outrage before the break? Not a word. But suddenly after commercial, it was a flagrant. Fans weren't buying it. The agenda was obvious, and Caitlin Clark was once again caught in the middle of someone else's narrative.
Wow, standard operating procedure foul. ESPN, your anti-Caitlin Clark agenda on full display. Going on and on about how that needs to be a flagrant foul. You didn't say a word about a flagrant foul prior to going to break, by the way.
Steph White was also done playing nice. The moment the refs blew the whistle on Caitlin Clark, she erupted, stormed the sideline, barked at the officials. You could read her lips. That's not a flagrant. She wasn't just defending a player. She was defending her culture, her locker room, and her standards. The refs wanted to control the game. But Steph, she was going to make damn sure they didn't control the truth. Respect wasn't given. She demanded it.
White hot with this game. Definitely White going off on the referees now. Now the referees has been not making the right calls as usual. You feel me, man? So we're stuck dealing with that situation as well. And I'm telling you right now, somebody said this app finna be uglier than Asia Banks.
Post-game, there was no shouting and no flexing. Just Stephen White standing in the locker room, smiling. 4 quarters under 20, she said. We were relentless, and she was right. The Fever had smothered Chicago from start to finish, cut off every lane, crashed every board. You could see it in the Sky players' faces. Exhaustion, frustration, and surrender. This wasn't just a win, it was a warning.
4 quarters under 20, holding the team under 20. Steph said it, we were relentless, we played through possessions, but that physicality and that relentlessness, possession after possession, wears on a team. Yeah. And then that was the entire game. They were feeling us every cut. We were talking, we were communicating, we were flying around, deflections.
The final score said it all, 93-58, a 35-point demolition that left zero room for excuses. The Sky were outclassed, outworked, outgunned. And the Fever? They looked like a championship team. Clark had her triple-double. Boston owned the paint. Bonner added her history. This wasn't just a win, it was a beatdown. The kind that gets replayed on highlight reels all season. If this was game 1, the league better buckle up.
That is a blowout. A drubbing, a smashing. I mean, it is absolutely insane.
Twitter was a firestorm also. Petty, jealous, unlikable. That's how fans were labeling Angel Reese, and not quietly. The public wasn't siding with the drama this time. They saw through the antics, the outbursts, the theatrics. Clark stayed composed. Reese unraveled. And the narrative? It flipped overnight. The court told one story, but the internet told another. And Reese was getting buried in both.
Angel Reese may be the most petty, insufferable athlete in sports right now. Her jealousy for Caitlin Clark has made her act a fool on and off the court. Wow. For the love of God, can we now 100% collectively agree Caitlin Clark is leaps and bounds better than Angel Reese? This will be the last time their names can ever be associated with each other. Of course it won't be.
Even LeBron took notice. Yes, LeBron James. He reposted Caitlin Clark's triple-double like it was an NBA Finals performance. No flashy caption, just raw admiration. Because real recognizes real, and Clark didn't just ball out. She led, she lifted, and she set the tone. When the best in the game are cheering from the sidelines, you know the torch is being passed. And Caitlin, she's ready to carry it.
Everyone was like there, giving Cece love. Even LeBron James posted about her triple-double, congratulating her. Tamika Catchings was there right after the game to give her a hug.
And let's not forget about DeWanna Bonner. In her very first game with the Fever, she stepped up to the free throw line and etched her name into history. With that shot, she moved into 3rd place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. The crowd rose in unison for this legend. It wasn't just a milestone. It was a celebration of everything she's given to the game. Respect earned over decades, sealed in one unforgettable night.
We have to give DeWanna Bonner her flowers because in this game, she moved into 3rd in the league's highest scorer in her first game with the Indiana Fever. She got a big ovation, a lot of support from everyone in Gainesbridge, and she's so deserving of it.
She has tied.
So yeah, this isn't a rebuild anymore. That word doesn't fit what we just saw. The Indiana Fever are fast, physical, and locked in. They've got shooters, shot blockers, a bench, a bond, and everything a winning team needs. They've got Caitlin Clark, which is rewriting history. They've got Aaliyah Boston swatting shots like it's personal. They've got Bonner, Mitchell, Howard, and Sophie still to return. The league thought this was a development year. Now they know it's a contender year and it's just getting started. So what do you think honestly about this team? I was really enjoying what I saw in this game. Share your thoughts about the Indiana Fever down below. Please like and subscribe to our channel because we've got so much to cover this season, and if you're a WNBA fan, you definitely don't want to miss any of it. We'll see you in the next video.